My second month in SMMA as a beginner, starting out basically from scratch. So in this video, I'm basically going to go over the last month, which has been my second month, basically starting from scratch with this new service. I'm going to go over how I signed a few new paying clients and also give some really helpful tips and insights of stuff that I've learned that I think could really help out other people who are kind of maybe looking to start an SMMA or already have one and are looking to grow. So kind of wherever you're at, this video will be helpful for you, but it's also just for me to document my journey and look back on once I'm really doing big numbers, which hopefully will be soon. But also, I wanted to mention in the description, I do have a Discord community. I just wanted to make it just for kind of people who are like-minded to network and to kind of get value from other people, but also, of course, to give any knowledge and value that you have. But it's just a good way for like-minded people to kind of network and be able to kind of help each other out. So that's in the description below. But yeah, let's get into it. So a quick, and again, I have a few bullet points up here, but a recap of kind of my first month, and you can go check out that video right now, or you can do that after. But basically, I started out, I think it was around, I had like 5 free trial clients. That was kind of the main focus of my first month. That was what I was going for. But I honestly realized there's a few things that are kind of that are not wrong with free trials, but there's a few downsides. So one of them, the obvious one, is it's completely free. You're not getting any commitment from them. Obviously, they're covering the ad spend, but that's daily and it's not any upfront cost. So what I found is these people you kind of have to chase them down. It's like pulling teeth to try to get them to send videos in and stuff for the ads. And it's honestly, in my opinion, it's just not really worth it because you're spending so much time with these people. And like 1 or 2 of them I just got ghosted by, which is fun. But I mean, yeah, you just really need some sort of commitment up front, unless it's like a 14-day free trial. Maybe you don't need something like that. But in my niche, it does take a bit longer to see results. It's a longer buying cycle, which is why honestly a 30-day trial isn't enough, which is the second reason why I'm kind of switching away from the free trial model. It's just not enough time to actually have these people see a return on investment. So having said that, it's hard to get an actual good testimonial. You can't get a case study in 30 days in my niche, which is what I realized after just doing the free trials and then also speaking with other people who are really experienced in my niche. So yeah, so that's the main reasons I'm kind of staying away from the free trials now. I'm not doing them anymore, and I'll kind of talk about my new model and how I'm getting a few paying clients as well, still without any case studies or testimonials with this new service that I'm offering. So the main focus over this past month, my second month, has been pretty much on sales. That was a big part. First of all, I'm going to say I started offering a $2,000 paid in full for 6 months, and that was what my mentor recommended, or my coach, whatever you want to call him. But that was what he recommended. I did sign 1 client on that, which was really, really exciting. It was like one of my first calls on that as well. But then from there, I kind of hit a kind of a drought. I didn't sign a client for a while. And the main thing that I noticed is I was getting objections about seeing references or seeing testimonials or anything like that, which unfortunately I don't have right now. But that was just a common theme that I noticed. So I kind of realized that unless I want to keep dealing with these reference objections in every single call and keep having to let them know that, hey, yeah, I'm newer to this, I don't have anything at that point, I just need to go out and get some, which obviously, and for me as well, when I'm buying something, I want to see results with something. I want to have trust in the product, in the person, in the service. So I'm the same way. So I completely understand where these people are coming from. So what I realized after speaking with other people is rather than charging thousands up front, is you need a way to get your foot in the door Now, rather than a free trial, what I like to do is offering a small, what I call commitment fee. It can just be a few $100, but it's basically to get some sort of commitment from these people. And then on the back end of that, you have some sort of benchmark or some sort of, what do you call it? Just some sort of goal that if you hit, you get a bonus or you get paid. They give you some sort of fee or bonus or something like that. So that's what I started doing. A a few $100 up front, and the amount up front doesn't really matter as much. I really could care less about it. It's honestly just about the getting some sort of commitment in the form of cash and all up front. So don't let people say, "Oh, I'm going to pay you in a month." You have to get it up front. So, and the way I'm structuring it is it's for 6 months. So, I know it seems long, but I think for me right now, I'm not in a dire need of cash. I'm not going to go homeless if I don't sign a paid in full in the next week. I I'm able to do this, and I think this is going to be the best thing for me in my business in the long term. Is working with as many people as possible, obviously who are committed by getting that little fee up front, but then having performance based goals on the back end, where I'm getting a few $1,000s for each new client that I bring them. So hopefully that's the goal. In a few months I'll start getting a few of those bonuses coming in, making a few extra $1,000 there. But the main thing, honestly, cash aside, is just getting amazing results, case studies, testimonials, and getting some really strong references that I'll have. And so that's the goal moving forward. That's where I'm at now. And since I've started offering that, I've offered it on 2 calls so far. I just started it over the last like 4 days or so. I've had, sorry, I just got a text. I've had 2 calls and I signed both clients on them. So I'm 2 for 2 on this new offer, which is really really motivating, really exciting. And one other thing, one little tip that I want to give that's kind of a golden nugget, something that I've realized is target the target the top clients or the top prospects in your industry. So rather than kind of working with just the people who are decent in their business, let's say you're working with solar, rather than working with like someone who's kind of in the middle, average, go for those people who are doing really, really well with their business. Because odds are, first of all, they're already spending money on marketing. They know they need to market for their business. So that's one objection already out of the way because they know they need to spend money to make money. And two, if you're able to kind of bring them something that they're not doing already, which in my case I'm bringing more of a unique service that a lot of people aren't doing or haven't really tried too much, but they definitely want to get into it. That's just a super easy way to get your foot in the door and have these people kind of, you can pique their attention. And they're also not really batting an eye at the ad spend or the few $100s up front, and they're totally willing to do some sort of performance-based thing. And that's what I realized. And part of that is also getting strategic partnerships with some of the top people in your space. Because I'm just thinking down the line, 6 months, if I can get a few really good case studies and testimonials from some of the top people in my industry, imagine how much credibility that's going to give me, right? It's going to make it honestly so easy to just show that and to just honestly show how experienced I am in this and how great of results I can get for these really top people. It just builds so much credibility. So let me just check my notes. I think that was pretty much everything I wanted to cover. Yeah, and then the other big thing with those really good people, the top 1% in your niche, it doesn't technically have to be top 1%, but more the top 75% or so is they can actually convert the leads that you send them, if that's something that you do, because they have a track record of doing it and they obviously do well. They know what they're doing. So those are the types of people that you want to send your leads to. So that's basically my second month. That's a recap. Right now I'm at 3 paying clients. I'm not counting the free trial clients anymore, but the goal for the next 6 to 12 months, get as many case studies as possible, as many good testimonials as possible, And then from there, I think it should be super, super easy to scale. So I'm just going to try to keep getting as many of those people. The goal is at least one new person, one new client each week, obviously, until I don't want to get overwhelmed. I'm not sure what that amount would be, but that's the goal. And again, if you are looking to kind of get in a community, also ask me any questions, and I'll be able to kind of keep you more updated, because I'll make a video probably each month. That'll be the goal, but I can't promise that it's going to happen. But feel free to join the Discord community in the description below. There's, I don't know how many people in there now, probably like 20 or 30. So just to get in a group of like-minded individuals, we can kind of network, provide some value. But yeah, other than that, feel free to do that. But I hope you got some value from this. It's going to be good to look back on, document my journey, kind of see where I'm at. So when I'm doing those big numbers, which I could see myself getting there within the next year, is just looking back on it and kind of seeing where I was at, and also motivating some people. So I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.